the Marvel Cinematic Universe exists because Kevin Feige thought it'd be a cool idea to make cinematic or movies on the same universe so superheroes can cross over between the two, and thought that'd be a cool idea, and he went forward with it, and it made a shitload of money. Now that's made a shitload of money, corporate executives are trying to do cinematic universes, except without any passion. They're just thinking, let's force these things out. That's why we even have a Madam Web movie. This is a movie this is a character that Sony has the rights to, that frankly, even Spider-Man fans are like, I don't care about Madam Web. Hey guys, I need you to do me a favor. Help me fight the algorithm. Go ahead and hit like, hit that subscribe button, and hit that bell icon for new notifications. Thank you. I guess, are we ready for Madam Web?
Yeah, let's get into it.
Really? I'm not. I'm not ready for Madam Web.
Yeah, I don't want to really relive that.
Mm-hmm. All right, so first off, let's go ahead and so Chris Tuckman made a video. I have not seen this video. In fact, I'm probably gonna hold off and do a live reaction to it on Thursday. But I have a broad idea of what the video goes over, and it's essentially about how SJ Clarkson, the director of this, and a lot of the people who work behind this, and I want to stress Dakota Johnson and Adam Scott, who are both fairly prominent in this. Obviously, one's a star and one's a major supporting character.
Yeah.
These are two people who I know are talented, who I know can give very good performances.
What's funny is Adam Scott was the only person I knew in this movie.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I have no idea who Dakota Johnson is.
Yeah. Well, I mean, she does get a leg up in that she is Melanie Griffith and Don Johnson's daughter. But yeah.
Okay.
But she
like,
has done...
What else?
I've seen her do good stuff. Bad Times at the El Royale. I know I've seen enough of her to know
Who is she in that? Who is she in that?
She is the she's the one sister who she's trying. I know she's trying to deprogram her sister.
Okay. Huh. Okay. Yeah.
But listen, like, I've seen enough of her to know that 50 Shades of Grey does not reflect her actual ability. And this doesn't reflect her actual ability either.
Okay, that's who she is. Okay.
And I also want to add, SJ Clarkson, who directed this is her first big budget movie. And I can guarantee you she was hired not because she had a passion to do a Madam Web movie. She was hired because she's looking for an opportunity, and she's taking the opportunity she can. And the studio is looking for somebody they can boss around.
There's a word for that in the music industry.
What's the word?
Hired gun.
Yeah. And that's the thing. So, like, the studio can hire her. They can force her to do whatever they want with the movie. And then when the movie turns out to be shit, which, like, when you have a studio executives making a movie, that's frequently what happens. They can just blame her for it. It is... so, I want to stress, like, this movie is bad. It's quite bad. But, like, I would hate it if this destroyed her career or anybody's career. Maybe the studio execs who are demanding this fucking franchise happen. Those are the only careers that should be threatened. I want to make that clear, because this is bad. I will say there's a couple of bad moments here.
Well, here's something that I thought was kind of interesting. So this takes place in 2003, right?
Most of it, yes.
Like the main plot takes place.
Yeah.
And I don't think they did a time jump at the end of the movie.
Nope.
So, okay. So in that, Peter Parker was born in 2003.
Yeah, in this universe, yes. But keep in mind, he is not named in this movie. They do never use the term Spider-Man or Peter Parker, because I'm sure they would have to get Marvel's permission under their current deal.
And they never say Ben either, but it's obvious.
Oh, no, they do call him Ben Parker.
No, I never heard him called Parker. I saw at the end it said Ben Parker, and it was like, oh.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and even in the beginning when he said, I just met someone, actually things are pretty good. I was like, what's your name? And I was just gonna say, what is it, May?
Yeah.
Like I just
they
kind of said
never
that.
they never do say
Whatever.
May, but early on when she's like, "Oh yeah, this is my partner Ben Parker," they do go out of his way to make
Oh,
sure to
okay.
say his name.
I didn't. I must have not caught that.
Yeah. I'm trying to even think where to start here. Like,
Where do we start with this?
Like it begins and they're in like an Amazon jungle, and it's like
It starts off that
1973.
way. Yeah, in
Yeah.
70. Yeah, 73. Yeah, and
her mom's studying spiders and super pregnant, and there's a bodyguard with her.
She was super pregnant.
Yeah. But I mean, it like, to me, when I saw that, I was like, okay, she's really passionate. And then it's later revealed that she's doing this to find a cure for her, or the child she's pregnant with.
Yeah.
Yeah, fine. I will say this part was kind of boring, although when she finds the secret spider she was after and the bodyguard shoots her for it, I did think it was pretty funny, the speed up stuff they were doing for the spider people who were coming in there to save her.
Oh, that.
Like,
that was just. That was so funny.
Yeah.
Like that. I even audibly like, the fuck.
Yeah, just like,
what?
That's not good.
Oh, we're batting 1,000. All right.
Yeah. And that's probably the funniest bit for a little bit, because they give. Well, that's the thing. So apparently the mom dies, because that's one of the things. Like, they help the mom give birth, and then they're like, "We're shipping the baby off to America, but you're going to stay here and die," even though she seems fine at that moment. It's really confusing. But like, apparently she just stayed there and
barely
died.
even grazes the child and dies.
Yeah. And it's like, oh, I guess she's dead now.
Okay.
And then the freaking Cassie Webb ends up going to live in America with who? I don't know. I don't know where in America she's sent to. She's sent to an orphanage. Is she sent to live with family? We don't care. We're doing a 30-year time jump, guys. We do not care. She's a paramedic working with Ben Parker. And yeah, this movie is, by the way, Spider-Man is kind of in this movie, but they are going to go out of his way not to call him Spider-Man or Peter Parker even. And he's just a baby. And apparently there's
baby.
Yeah. And so, and I think we've all seen the promotional stuff where we see like 3 Spider Women in this. And I want to stress, like, I knew we were in trouble when pretty much all that promotional stuff was a dream sequence early in the movie.
And that was it.
Yeah.
I'll admit, I was a little pissed at that. I was like, fucking really? Like,
yeah,
fucking
when you get a couple of shots of spider people in this, and then it's like right there in that dream sequence, everything you've seen right there, it's like, oh, that's going to be it, isn't it? Either they did careful trailer editing and, you get a whole bunch of unseen action, or that's it. And yeah, that was it. There's like no. Well, I will say this: there is one significant spider person in this movie, and he's essentially the serial killer that's going after these 3 girls who are supposed to go after him later in the future. Yeah. And you know what? Part of me almost wants to say, if you could find a good script for a horror movie and rework it as like Spider-Man serial killer and just go for hard R, maybe this could work. But
like Spider-Man actually like ripping people's limbs out.
Yeah.
Shit, yeah.
It's literally just like Spider-Man serial killer, because that's kind of what this movie is.
Or it could be like that animated episode where it was the multiverse one, where there was the one Spider-Man who had like the 8 arms.
Mm-hmm.
Or the actual man spider one.
The villain here is Ezekiel, by the way. He is very much named. And then the 3 girls? I'm trying to remember. It's I'm brain farting. They can be Googled. I don't want to Google them.
I got you. Just lather. Just chit chat. I got it.
Yeah, I mean, we got the 3 girls who are being stalked by this guy, and Madam Web has visions of their death and saves them before they die.
Julia Carpenter.
Yes, Julia Carpenter. That's it. Yeah.
Julia Carpenter, Anna Corazon and Maddie Franklin.
Yeah. So I mean, it's three noteworthy Spider women throughout history. It's really shoehorned in here, and apparently they're gonna become Spider people before Spider-Man. I would assume, since Spider-Man's a fucking newborn in this movie, and they're like teenagers. So, okay, cool.
Just a wee babe, just a little baby.
So, anyways,
little spider baby.
Yeah, Spider-Man serial killer is going after these three girls, and Madam Web's trying to protect them. The first thing she does is take them off to the woods, leave them there, and go look up
like
her
a
mom's
responsible
research
adult
for some reason. Yes. And naturally, they leave to a diner, and cute boys look at them, so they decide to not make a show of it and go over to the table and dance on their table, because you don't want to stand out too much, guys.
No.
You know.
Hey, it was Britney.
True. I mean, who can resist the intoxicating sounds of Toxic?
And you remember how unavoidable that song was?
Yeah, true. And yeah, easily the yeah, I don't even know what to say.
She definitely was like the Taylor Swift of that time.
Yeah. Although I think, I don't want to be mean, but I think Taylor Swift's smarter.
Yeah, I do too. And I don't think we're going to see Taylor dancing with knives anytime soon.
No.
And I don't mean to be mean about Britney. I just want her to live have the best life she can and not hurt herself or anyone else.
Yes.
But I do love that her book has killed Justin Timberlake's career.
Yeah, that was wild.
That was kind of an unexpected turn.
But anyways, yeah, she gets information from her mom's diary, and then she goes and gets the girls who are getting attacked in the diner by Spider-Person again. But don't worry, because it was all actually a psychic vision, and then she knows Spider-Person's going there. And then just as soon as he enters, she hits him with a car. So cool. Cool. And then pretty much soon after this, she takes him to Ben and is like, hey, can you watch these girls? And he's like, well, I'm already watching my sister-in-law because my brother is gone and she is super pregnant, but sure. So the girls are hanging out with Ben Parker, Mary Parker, and an unnamed baby
in utero,
who's definitely not named Peter.
Yeah, in utero, baby Parker.
Yeah. But she does this so she can go to the fucking Amazon for a little 5-minute trip. As you do.
To learn how to become Madam Web and and figure out how to be use her spider powers.
And we get the fantastic line, with great power comes great responsibility. No, I'm sorry. That's a cool line.
We get kind of a variant of it.
A really bad variant. It's if you really accept the responsibility, you will gain great power. Just I what else do you say to that? Just so bad. Just
Yeah, no, I groaned. I groaned at that one. I was like, oh.
So we end up at, it doesn't really matter. She gets back from the Amazon. The girls, they all end up on top of a building. Madam Web learns how to split herself off into 3 pieces so she can save them all at the same time. Because she's embraced the responsibility, therefore has great power now. Yeah, that's this movie. And she lures the bad guy under a Pepsi sign and kills him. That's pretty much it. And then you get, there's no post-credit scenes in this, West Stress, but, the last scene is, another dream sequence when they're all in their superhero outfits.
It's a core of my life.
Where she has the Hitman heart shades on.
Yes.
That's immediately what I thought.
Mm-hmm.
was like, oh, so, sweet, Bret Hart reference.
Yeah. Listen, this is as you might. I know I'm being subtle here. I'll be, I was not a fan of this movie.
Yeah, I wasn't.
This was a bad movie, but this is a studio movie. Listen, the Marvel Cinematic Universe exists because Kevin Feige thought it'd be a cool idea to make cinematic or movies on the same universe so superheroes can cross over between the two, and thought that'd be a cool idea, and he went forward with it, and it made a shitload of money. Now that's made a shitload of money, corporate executives are trying to do cinematic universes, except without any passion. They're just thinking, let's force these things out. That's why we even have a Madam Web movie. This is a movie this is a character that Sony has the rights to, that frankly, even Spider-Man fans are like, I don't care about Madam Web. But sure, let's do a movie. And if there was like somebody like really like excited to do a Madam Web movie and had a cool idea for it, then cool, let's do it. But like, that's not what this is. This is a corporate mandated movie being forced out. And like, I think Dakota Johnson's famous enough, she'll be fine. I think Adam Scott's definitely going to be fine. I kind of hope SJ Clarkson gets a chance to actually direct a movie sometime in our future, because I think forcing her name as the director is kind of unfair, because like, this is just like, I guarantee you, like, the studio execs went over this movie, you're just like, no, you do this, no, you do this, no, you do this. Like,
absolutely.
This is a soulless cash grab of a movie. Yeah, Batgirl is sad. Yeah, that's the other thing. Coyote versus Acme also seems to be dying out because David Zaslav's a piece of shit. But yeah, this is a bad movie. This is a corporate movie. This is garbage. Anything you want to add, Bobby?
No, this was a rough watch, definitely.
Yeah. There's a couple moments where I chuckle, but for the most part, I was bored. My daughter said she had fun with it. I mean, she did. She thought it was quite bad too, but she had fun laughing at it. So there's something. I was mostly bored.
Just reading some comments here. Usually, Bob, Bob of the old ways, I should address that, Bob, since there's a few. Yeah. I don't know. I think maybe like Bob, like Chaos had said earlier, they just do it with no passion. They just want to make money.
Yeah, this is a corporate movie through and through.
Oh yeah, and dude, I know. Oh yeah, and you said something earlier. Yeah. I know fake knives, man. Of course they were fake.
Yeah.
Books, records, films, these things matter. Call me shallow. It's the fucking truth.